my next video that I said that I would do for you guys, and this is how to build a resume. So here is kind of a mock of the resume that I have made. This is one that I'm going to show you what to put in each section, and then I've actually got a copy of my own resume. And I have to give credit to this resume to Mr. Charlie Decker from Tennessee Tech. He had us do this resume in brass class. And at the time, I thought he was nuts, but it has come to be very beneficial in the long run. All right, so I always put my name in red. That way, if they are reading, 12 resumes, hopefully the red sticks out just a little bit. Have your name, address, all that stuff, the phone number that you can actually get, that they can get a hold of you with, and then your email. And make sure that you are using a professional email. It can be a personal one, that's fine, but hot and sexy 420 is not something you want to be trying to get a job with. So make sure it's a professional sounding email. All right, so for education, put what year you graduated, where you graduated from for high school. If you want to put your GPA in there, that can't hurt. Since most of the people that are going to be watching this have not graduated yet, if you haven't graduated, put anticipated graduation time. So I think for this, you could actually put anticipated, in the spring. That way they know that you are graduating in the spring and not in the fall. Put what your degree is, certification, where you graduated from. Something that I did, I'm not sure if it actually helped or not, but it made me feel better, is you have your GPA, your overall GPA, and then I actually figured out what my major GPA was. So I just did all of my music classes and, figured out the GPA for that. And to figure that out, I just added up the grade point average for each class and then divided it by how many classes to figure that out. Put where your student teaching experience was, and for your first resume, you're not going to have a lot of teaching experience per se. So get as much detail in here as you can. What school system, what school or schools did you teach in? What grades? What were your responsibilities? Did you teach beginners? Did you not teach beginners? Did you teach marching band? Did you teach jazz band? Get really descriptive with all that. One thing that I believe helped me with my second job was I helped coordinate a concert festival and a solo and ensemble festival during student teaching. And the job that I had applied for my second job hosted a marching competition. So the fact that I had actually helped with that, I think helped my chances with getting that job. So any responsibilities that you put in for student teaching, add in this section. Next, additional teaching experience. If you taught lessons, you can put this in here. If you taught any band camps, put your student teaching in here. And I just made up some random dates in here for you to put in. Any kind of teaching experience whatsoever, just so you have something there. You don't want to turn in a resume that you haven't put down any teaching experience. Next, for your college performance experience, put what bands you were in college. Were you in the wind ensemble, symphonic band, orchestra, jazz, any quartets, quintets, anything like that? Because that is that will help. If you're applying for a job that has a really awesome jazz band, but you have never played in a jazz band or you've never taught jazz band in student teaching, that could hurt your chances. And you want to make sure that you have outlined your strengths for that. If you played in a community band, add that in there. If you're in a praise band at church, put that in there. You never know what can help give you the edge. For professional organization membership, I know for student teaching, most of you guys have to get some kind of insurance through like NEA or PET or something like that. So put that down. If you were in, like I was in the NASA Saxophone Alliance in college, it's good to show that you have some kind of professional organization membership somewhere. So list what all you have there. And then references. put this at the bottom. You definitely want to make sure that your supervising instructor or whoever you student taught under is on there, because that's a person that has had that has seen your teaching experience. Okay, they saw you day in and day out with the good days and the bad days. They're the ones that can give you the best recommendation and evaluation of your performance. Next, your college supervisor, okay, who actually came in and supervised you in a controlled environment. After that, college professors. You want to whichever college professors that you feel closest to or that can give you the best um, recommendation. Put those in there, and then any other references. If you've been working at whatever your job is, it couldn't hurt to have your boss there. One thing that's very important with your references is to check with your references and make sure it's okay that you use them as a reference. And then what I tell my previous student teachers is to just let me know what jobs you're applying for, just so it's on my radar. Because teachers get dozens and dozens of emails every day. But if I know somebody is applying for a certain school system and I see that school system pop up in an email, it makes a little more sense to me and I don't accidentally delete it. So check with your references, see if they want it going to their school email or their personal email, if they want their school phone number or their cell phone number. All that stuff is very important to do before you submit them as a reference. For your application, it'll also ask for your references there, but ask your references before you put them in. And I always add this to the bottom because a principal kind of has everything that they need to know in one spot. If they're having to go through an application, some of these applications are ridiculously long and it's hard to find information on it. So if you have everything that you need in one spot, that makes it a lot easier and more user-friendly for your principal. And I try to fill up the page. Of course, this one isn't a full page, but I don't really have anything specific in here. I apologize for my dogs barking in the background. But just try to fill up a page. If you need to, change the font with some of these, make the font a little bit bigger, you can. If you can't quite fill up a page because you don't want the font to be gigantic, kind of center it and space it out just to make it look like it's a full page. Because if they're comparing resumes and somebody has a full page and somebody has, a quarter of a page, they're automatically going to be drawn to the one with the full page. So here is a copy of mine, and you are more than welcome to take what you need from this. Of course, I changed my personal information up here. So my education, I graduated from Walker Valley High School in 2004. I graduated from Tennessee Tech in 2010. With my first year of teaching, I had to go through a classroom organization and management program, so I was comp certified. And then in 2017, I had finished my master's degree in administration. And then through here, I just laid out all of the professional teaching experience that I had. Here's what I did at my first job. Here's what I was responsible for. Here's what the programs did under my leadership. And then here's my next job. Again, the same thing. What I was in charge of, all the experience and accomplishments that happened while I was there. And then for additional teaching experience, down here it shows that I was a coordinator and director of a marching band festival. I was the conductor for an honor band. I was a nominee for another honor band. So this is geared more towards people that have taught already. So if you're watching this and you have taught, if you want to kind of beef up your resume, feel free to take what you want from this. If you think something shouldn't be in there or you need to add something to it, please add it in the comments and we can all benefit from that experience. I also still have additional teaching experience. This is what I did. Nope, I just went over that. Professional performance experience. I'm in the community band. I've been a judge for solo and ensemble. I've been a substitute for a swing band here in town. And then all of the professional organizations that I've been a part of. So this is, a guide. Feel free to steal what you need from it. take what you want, leave what you don't want. But this has helped me get 3 jobs and has been very beneficial. Here's the other one more time. Um, this resume type has never steered me wrong. And again, with my more experienced resume, everything still fits in on one page. I did take the references off of this one because once you have some experience, they're not really going to be calling your references. They're going to be calling your principals from your previous jobs. So that's why they're not there in my more experienced resume. So if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. If you have anything to add, please definitely leave it in the comments below. I am not a professional in this. I don't have all the answers. There may be something that I'm completely missing that you have done that has really helped you. So please share that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and let your friends know about it. And let me know if this was beneficial to you. If you're liking what's going on, like it, but also comment that you appreciate this, so I kind of get some feedback, so I know that I'm not just wasting my time. I'm hoping to help a lot of you guys out. So that is all for this video. Thank you, and have a great night.